Hey, welcome to the show, guys. We are live. A couple picks before Pittsburgh in the fourth round here. So exciting to see who we're going to add to the next Pittsburgh Steeler. Are they going to go defensive line again? Are we going to see running back? Running back's already gone. We shouldn't see another running back here. It looks like Nick's going to join us. Him in here. Nick. Oh, he's in four.
We're at Walmart. We're joining you live and amongst the people today.
I like it. So, Nick, I was just kind of introing what's available still here. I think Pittsburgh could be looking defensive line to double dip. Josh Farmer has not been selected yet. Also, J.J. McGee's has not been selected yet. So I could see either one of those guys here to double dip. Your wide receiver, of course, has not been selected yet. Pittsburgh hasn't gone that direction yet. They could go back up offensive linemen. I could see that happening also. And then corner. Corner is a big one for me. Also, I think Watts didn't get drafted yet, or did he? No, Watts must have been drafted.
I think I saw his name go.
Watts was gone now.
Both Fraziers are still there, and Za and Miles, so I wouldn't mind pulling a Cowboys and drafting all the people with the same name. Guys, their offensive line now has like 3 or 4 Tylers. I would not mind having 3 or 4 Fraziers on the team. So we'll see how things go here, but definitely excited to see what direction we go. But I'm really pulling for corner myself.
Yeah, and there's some nice options too on guys that you wouldn't start right away, but would be great for the system, like Riley Mills, the defensive end out of Notre Dame. He'd be an awesome bookend for what we got in Derek Harmon. Jared Harrison Hunt, also a good bookend defensive end type. So there's a lot of guys that they could go if they went that route. Also, if you go guys that are like listed as an edge that could play defensive end for Pittsburgh, Jared Ivey out of Ole Miss would be another one that could definitely be. Looks like Neela's going to join us on the show here.
Special guest.
Special guest, Neela. She says pick a German. We already got a German on the team.
My favorite Ohio State safety.
Joe says Ransom, Ohio State safety, just went to the Carolina Panthers. Yes, Lathan Ransom. So that means Pittsburgh officially up, and we're about to see who the next Pittsburgh Steeler will be. Could they go quarterback? It's possible, right?
Shedeur Sanders goes finally.
It could be. Shedor's there. They did bring him in. Will Howard, Quinn Ewers, Riley Leonard. There's a lot of guys
at this point.
Yeah, this is the right range for these guys, honestly. And as much as I didn't want to see Shedeur Sanders in the first round and the fourth, I'd be okay with it.
I wouldn't mind him in the fourth. No one expected him to be here. Well, I guess the entire NFL did. So I don't know. I would take Shedeur here, but I would also definitely not mind Will Howard at all, especially after just kind of watching him in the college football national championship, getting to see a little bit more of his character in those clips I saw of him talking with John Gruden and things like that. I like the guy. I really do, especially if he can sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a year. Why the heck not at round 4?
Yeah. Now,
corner would be more impactful, I think.
Yeah. If they go the corner route, Za Frazier and Dorian Strong both available still.
I believe Kobe Bryant still on the board too, and Denzel Burke maybe, I believe.
Denzel Burke and Kobe Bryant are both still available. Yes.
So lots of guys there that had a bit of a higher grade that in my personal opinion, have fallen a bit farther than they should have.
No. Yeah, no shit.
What was it?
Pittsburgh has officially selected Jack Sawyer. The edge who would be for Pittsburgh, he would be an outside linebacker. So not a very explosive dude. His production, a lot of it at the college level, was not impressive tape. That's why he slid this far. He was originally expected to be a first or second round pick, available all the way down here in the fourth. That's not a selection that I would have hoped to see personally, but there he is regardless. So
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the pick. We have Jeremiah Moon, we have Nick Herbig, we've got Alex Highsmith, T.J. Watt. So I don't really see the need for another edge rusher at this point in time. But I mean, hey, maybe they saw something I didn't. But
yeah, I mean, he's 6'4", 260 with 31 3/4 inch long arms. So he doesn't have the length. He didn't test anything in the combine, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that he knew he wasn't going to perform well, so he didn't bother doing any of the drills. So, yeah, an interesting selection here. I did not have outside linebacker as a position of need this high. You look at his production numbers, and he got a lot of sacks and tackles and stuff. Just not an explosive dude. So, if you're looking for an outside linebacker who can defend the run, okay, there we go, we got that. But I would have prioritized a corner or an additional defensive end or something like that over this pick. So, my least favorite one so far.
I agree. Well, I'll be seeing you for the next one.
You know it, buddy.
Peace.
Later. All right, folks. So Jack Sawyer's the pick, the outside linebacker edge rusher from Ohio State. Big time production at Ohio State, but he fell to the fourth round due to lack of physical traits. So he doesn't have the length that you typically look for, doesn't have the explosiveness that you typically look for. But as far as production, it's there. So we'll see. That is the choice, and I'll be back for our next selection in the fifth round.